I'm starting to hate everyone in the 90s that played basketball, that whole group, because they just think they shit don't stink.
Right.
Like, you got, Scottie Pippen and Dennis Rodman, both 6'7", both weigh 210. Talking about they're going to stop somebody in today's game. Like,
nah.
6'7", 210, like you are a little guard in today's game. You guys are little guys. Like,
but that's every 10 years the game changes.
Yeah, that's what I said. They have no idea about evolution. It's like they don't take evolution.
I always have these debates with my friends. I was like, bro, can you imagine dropping LeBron in the 75? Like, just drop LeBron now that in 75. I was like, bro.
That's just it's like they forget evolution. So they're like, well, this game's soft. They flop too much.
I think it's more skilled.
You have to understand rules, right? So if a player can get you in foul trouble because you're always out of place, right, that's a skill. And I said, it's not a flop, it's a skill. If I know I'm gonna drive here and I know your speed is gonna try to beat me there and I stop, you hit me and I shoot, that is my skill. That's what I'm skilled at. And I don't think anybody really appreciates the skill. They call it, oh, he's flopping too much. Oh, this is boring. Like, no, that's. But
you know what their reaction is? They don't know how you do that because they can't think like you think.
They didn't have to.
Because it wasn't little.
They didn't have to. I mean, first, in the 90s, they were averaging like 80, 90 points a game. Mm-hmm. Like, we're doing 135s and 140s now, and that's because of the skill level. So they didn't have to figure out how to get to the free throw line. It was like whenever we score. I think it was more of a stops game in the 90s anyway.
It was a big man game. Everyone wanted to post. Right. Everyone, you had
post up, throw it to the big.
You had post up guards. You got to remember, guards back then weren't scorers.
Except for Jordan.
I mean, but like point guards.
Right.
So you're talking about Gary Payton. He was still considered a point guard. Back then, as soon as AI comes in, it's like.
Well, what's funny?
Throw him to the two. We don't know what that is yet.
Right.
You're talking about, Marbury averaging, 22 and 9. He was considered a ball hog. They're like 9 assists. He was a ball hog. The Stevie Francis, like that's what I said. So when I came in, I was a combo guard. I wasn't either. It's just get out there and we're gonna see what he can do. And then from there, it just starts opening up. So it's like. Everybody became skillful. It wasn't just the shooting guard and the center. So it's like, back then your power forward was anywhere from 6'4" to 6'8". So these guys talking about, oh, I'm gonna stop you, like that nobody even plays that dinosaur as basketball anymore.
What was the expression back then? Defense wins championships.
Skill wins championships. Defense wins championships. Like you were stopping who can't. Like Anthony Mason, what is he going to do? Really, what is he going to, like, he's 6'6", like.
Club you.
Like, that's Westbrook right now. What the like, come on. Like, that's just, that got, what's so funny is that position got removed because of Shaq. All these centers in college coming in, centers in high school, KGs, Van Horns, are like, I'm not with him.
Right.
I'm going to go to the 4-man, go against the guy who's 6'4". And then the 4-man became this long guy and it took away the center. So I said every position became skillful. So like when the 90s talking about, oh yeah, y'all soft, we would have put y'all on your ass.
Yeah.
You're a little kid. Like we gain weight when we get older. These are 60, 70 years old, 185 pounds still. Like, come on, shut up. 185? Like I was afraid of you my rookie year. I don't know why. Like you're little, like John Stockton. You guys are little. Right. Like you guys you guys are defensive guys. Like it became a joke. Like it's like put the 2 guard on me, man. These point guards are just too little. Yeah. And that's what people don't understand. Like evolution. Like these guys are just too little. Like you're not gonna hurt us.
Like, but you know what? We're gonna do the same shit in 20 years.
Yeah, 20 years. Like, you're right.
That's what happens. That's what happens.
Like I would lock that up.
Yeah, we're gonna do the same.
Like,
somebody, my day.
Somebody asked me like, yo, man, like you how would you do in this era? I said, to be honest, is shaking and baking now. Like before, when I played, we was just trying to score.
Right.
These trying to embarrass you now. Like these like Kyrie's out here trying to shake your boots off. No, thank you. I was not trying to play defense in my era. Let alone try to come in this area and try to play some defense. Like, imagine trying to guard James Harden every play. Oh, man, I'll be mad. Like, I would have hated to guard James Harden.
Yeah, but there were guys in your, like, Iverson.
I had to guard Eric Snow.
Oh, yeah, who you had to guard. But guys
Eric Snow, Chris Paul.
But it was just
Jason
like
Kidd.
AI, though.
There's like Kobe.
I didn't have to guard.
I know you didn't have to guard, but
Like,
there were
that's what
guys
I'm
that
saying.
were tough covers back then.
But those are team offensive covers.
But those are also all-time hard-to-guard players.
But this team offensive, like
You know
AI
what,
was
though?
running around.
But it's different because every once in a while, Kobe had to come down and throw that bitch to Shaq and chill for a second.
Until Shaq.
James don't have to
Shaq
throw it to
left.
nobody.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like think about it. Every play,
He's
he
in
gonna
the
come
action.
down and he is literally doing a bot move on
Why
you.
the old heads act like they wasn't cool like how we cool now? Like they don't want you. Like they too friendly. They working out like bullshit. All right, they work out together. Y'all gamble together. What's the difference?
I think just because they're on TV now. Like when Charles Barkley talks about ball pounding ever, I just want to open the rule book. That's why they want me on TV. I'm gonna open up the rule book like, hey, look, this you. They put this rule in because you took the ball at the 3-point line in the corner and you bounced that 42 times trying to back a up. So they put a 5 count rule because of you. Yeah. You dribbled the ball too goddamn much, and they put a rule in because of you. So don't talk about nothing about dribble. I don't want to hear you say dribble. And they dribble too much in the league because you were the reason that they changed rule. But they forget.
Real shit.
Like I remember I went at Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on my Instagram because he was talking about the Ball brothers. But that's what I said.
Less rules back then in that
They forget what they did. It's like who you are now is not what you did back then, goddamn it.
You know what happens is you look at the game differently when you're not playing.
Not again. Now all the guards switch like we gonna do it.
When you're in it, yeah, you're just focused on what it is now. I think when guys retire, it's turned down enough.
No, it's just you're delusional. You're delusional. That's what I said. It's delusional. That's these 90s players is delusional.
They remember it a certain way.
Oh, as these kids get younger, man, they got the Google shit, right? So you'll pull up a coach. Nowadays, we'll pull up a coach like,
yeah,
nah,
yeah,
no.
Could he really play?
No, because a lot of them couldn't play. You know, it was one. I ain't gonna say his name, but we pulled this shit up on the plane. We like, bro, shut the up. Bro.
yeah.
Like, you average 2 points a game, but he brought that shit on his because he was the asshole coach. He got something slick to say. Come up in front of the plane. Like, why are you up here with us, man? So we pulled this shit up. He was mad for like a month about that.
It wasn't misunderstood. It was just like, you ever talk to somebody, it's like the 90s was like the best thing, like Michael Jackson, Prince, like the music was better. Like, everything wasn't better in the 90s. Like we played defense. No, y'all didn't. You just hacked because y'all couldn't
Hack
stop.
the shit out of him. Yeah.
That's all you did. You hacked because you couldn't stop. You couldn't stop Jordan, so you just clotheslined the. That's all you did. That ain't defense, bro. That ain't defense. Like you can get that shit at the beach. You can get that shit at the beach. The mailman does that. He can't stop none of these out there, so he just tripping and clipping all day talking about this 90s basketball. That's all the ball is doing, man. Stupid. Like, that's what I said. It's like, yo, shut the up. You guys are not as good as you. The defense wasn't as good as you thought it was.
Or just respect the way things are now. Be happy that
That's what
they
I'm
are the
saying.
way they are.
The only reason there's a battle is because they're not respecting.
Yeah.
Like, it's like you're not.
You
like,
think that got something to do with the money though?
Yeah, it's always.
Big time.
It's always the money because it's like, oh yeah, we laid our foundation. Cool. Hey, bro, I appreciate it.
Right.
Like I came out the vagina at a time where it paid me more. Don't get mad at me. I didn't do nothing. I watched you. I learned. Mm-hmm. I added my little shit. I got paid. Now these doing the same thing. I can, I made 111. That was good then. I make 220 now. It's double.
Also, shit is more expensive nowadays. Houses are more expensive here in LA. You gotta get paid better.
Hey, it's a more popular game. It's a more popular game year after year. That's all.
And these are the guys that built it.
It grows.
It grows.
It's going to continue to grow. Like I said, 20 years, we're going to be looking like, them getting $500 million.
You know what I mean? I said, damn, somebody's gonna be at $500 million. Like, God damn, that
He do.
average 17. When I seen JJ Redick 23 million, I said, God damn, shit, I need to swallow my pride and start working out again, goddamn, because this is this. Whoa, shit.